quaketoys. So we have the new Zootopias, but before we get into them, I wanted to say thank you to Joan. We won these in like a Facebook auction type of site, and my ladybug really wanted a set of the Hong Kong Inside Outs, and they were at a wonderful price. And then she also sent along the keychain, this Inside Out spinner keychain, which I didn't even know how much I was going to love it, but oh my goodness, it's totally adorable. So there's Disgust, there's I'm Sadness, and then Fear, and you're going to be able to meet Joy and Sadness too in the parks coming up soon. Hopefully they'll still be there. When we go back, there's Joy and Anger, and we're going to set it on Joy. Then there's this little clip that clips on.
Because we're happy.
We are happy. So there's Joy. I'm going to set that there, and I'm going to put these guys aside. They're just rubber bands, but they're really cute, and we love the gems. My ladybug will love those, especially if we meet them. We can't change our whole outfit when we go to Disney, but we can change your bow or hairpiece before we meet some different characters. So let's get into Zootopia. We have already read the books in some other videos, and I will link to them. 2 books we're kind of in the middle of the chapters of, and I promise I will do them. My ladybug has a little bit of a cold, and so we've been a little distracted with that. So that's why I haven't.
You do too.
I'm probably fighting it, but I'm fighting the good fight. So first, I'm going to show you the main protagonist, which is not Judy Hobbs, which I keep seeing people write. It's Judy Hopps. So she is a bunny. There is a Target set coming out with her having her police hat. She is the first bunny police officer at the ZPD. My ladybug has one too. She loves Judy. Judy is voiced by, do you know who? Once Upon a Time, Snow White. Okay, so she's got a great voice. It's very fun and dramatic. Judy was bullied a little bit when she's little, and the book gets into that, and so does the movie. And I'm hoping that it opens up, and she's got pretty blue eyes and like a heart-shaped nose. I'm hoping that the book opens up some conversations about bullying that, boy, everybody needs to have, right? They are important. So let's put Judy there on the end. Next, I'm going to show you the other main protagonist, who is Nick Wilde. Nick is a fox. Judy was bullied by foxes and was told never to trust foxes, but Nick is, even though he seems like a bad guy in the beginning of the movie, he's actually an awesome guy. By the end of the book/movie, that's his expression one too. The Target ones, whenever they come out, do not have expressions. They just look regular. Nick is actually a very good guy despite his bullying experiences as a kid and the things that he's had to do kind of to survive as a fox. Speaking of foxes, this is Finnick, who is a Finnick fox. You can tell by his broad ears. Now he is looking like this. Ooh, he has a fuzzy in there. He is looking like grumpy like this because he's very determined. He often dresses as a younger fox or a child to kind of be crafty and sly and get his way. There's a whole thing about popsicles, which you can see our other videos to see how that storyline goes. So he often fools people into thinking he is Nick's child, Finnick, but he's really a Finnick fox. So that's him there. But then this, and I'm sure everybody is wondering.
I have my own of the elephant.
You do. This is Ella Finnick. This is Finnick dressed as an elephant and pretending to be a child who adores elephants and wants an elephant pop. And actually, he tricks Judy into paying for it. And then I'm going to give you huge spoilers this whole video, okay? They melt it down and they go to the frozen tundra town and they sell them as popsicles. And they sell them to a whole bunch of otters and badgers and other creatures in Little Rodentia, right? So he buys a giant elephant popsicle and then they melt them down, and that's how they kind of earn their living, doing kind of things like that. So that brings us to Jerry Jumbo. This is the Jumbo Elephant with one of the best costumes ever. He is in this costume with his little hat because he works at the place that will not sell Finnick a popsicle. an elephant popsicle because he's a little baby fox. And Judy convinces him and actually pays for the popsicle that they buy and melt down. So that's why he is kind of important to the story. There are a couple of characters we really, and you can see him in the background here. You can see in the background of the bag, there is Nick. Down here is Finnick's real appearance, and he kind of is like a gruff guy that kind of fools people into thinking he's younger. There's Judy, there's Jerry Jumbo, there's Flash, and then there's Captain Bogo. So those are the main characters. In fact, let's do him. That's right, it is Chief Bogo. So let me show you Chief Bogo. And he also has a different character coming up when Target finally releases him. He is voiced by somebody pretty famous with an amazing voice. And I don't want to... I'm trying to give you just enough spoilers so you know who to buy. But I think he's going to be more popular. He seems very gruff, but he's actually very nice. He's kind of, he's in charge of the Zootopia Police Department. And there's his star and his badge. Let's put him right there. And next, we're going to show you... I'm going slow on purpose because who does not love a sloth? This fine fellow is who? Flash. Now there is a preview. Actually, you'll see most of the scene with Flash.
And remember I told you about that sloth eating carrots?
Yes, we love seeing sloths. We love the sloth eating carrots. We adore sloths. They're just the cutest, funniest, silliest creatures in the world. I know that he was sold out online. I don't know if he is still because he was back online for a little bit. They have made the same amount of him as everyone else. The preview made him very popular. I believe that Finnick and Ella Finnick will be as popular after the movie comes out because people are going to be very charmed by some of the things he does and says. He's supposed to be very funny. From the people that I've talked to who have seen the film. And then that gets us into an expressioned cheetah named Clawhauser, who is at the front desk of the ZPD, and his favorite thing in the world to eat is donuts. And do you know who he likes more than anything? He's a very kind cheetah. And he's a very big cheetah, but he's a very kind character. And the other one of him that's coming out in Target does not have an expression. There comes his favorite creature in the whole world is the Shakira gazelle.
And I have my own.
You do have your own of her. And she is incredible. She looks as amazing as the Shanghais. And I don't just mean this shiny fabric. She has, besides her cute little tail, she's got this bright gold stitching here. She's got her incredible horns and then her eyes. This is so cute and soft. She has a song in the movie. She is like the main, biggest pop star in Zootopia. And she is a pretty cool character and a gorgeous outfit.
And someone who did, and the girl who did la la does a boy.
Yeah, she does la 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 la. So let's get into, I have a second Flash because a friend of mine could not get Flash, so let me put Flash there. But they've made a lot, so don't panic if you didn't get it online. The one character I wish, well, there's actually a couple that I wish they had made, but they haven't yet. They made Mr. Big, who is supposed to be like Don Corleone. I really want them to make Duke Weaselton. And I really want them to make his daughter, whose name is Frou Frou, which is also the horse in the Aristo.
Cat.
Yeah, who I really wish they'd make a soon of the horse. But Frou Frou is a very important character. You've seen her in the preview going, you said you wouldn't nice anybody at my wedding. Baby, daddy has to. And then we have the last two guys. Now, they do a lot in the story of making you think this person is the bad guy. Mr. Big is the bad guy. They make you think Mayor Lionheart is the bad guy. And then there's Manchester the Tiger, who I wish they would make. We'll see if they do. Oh, he needs a roller. Hold on. Let me roll him. He's got fuzzies everywhere. So they make him seem, I know he looks like he's sleeping or serious or something, but he actually turns out to not be a bad guy after all. He's trying to protect Zootopia the best he can, and he's actually kind of set up. And this is an important spoiler. You will not believe who the bad guy or gal is. Now, we have seen a lot of people go for Bellwether, right? She is super soft. She is super cute. We love the sheep Tsums, right? We love the Pooh sheep. We love the other sheep. But she is not all that she seems to be. And we have warned a lot of people, and she is dressed very plain and simple like this because she appears very sheepish. She is not all she appears to be. So we have stopped several parents and kids from buying the cute little sheep in the stores because she's not all she seems to be. And nobody wants to be fooled like that with stuffed animals. They've made 1 million stuffed animals of her, and I don't think she's going to be quite as beloved. Now, the mayor, she is the assistant mayor. The mayor is not as kind to her as he could be. He's a little gruff with his assistant, but he is overall not the villain that they make him out to be. And that's a big part of the plot. I'm trying to give you some spoilers. If you want to hear the full amount of spoilers, by all means, we have the books up. You will get a way better sense of the story. And we have the rest of the Junior novelization and also the Stinky Cheese Caper, which actually takes place a little after the book, that will reveal more of the characters and why we think some characters are going to be more popular than they are appearing to be. There's a whole bunch of other characters that they could make, maybe would make, should make, like Frou Frou and like Mr. Otterton, right? And Duke Weaselton. They were, in a lot of the character names, they refer to other Disney characters, so it's pretty exciting.
Like Duke Weaselton in Frozen.
He is. And they do have a Duke Weaselton, and he is a weasel. So they have a lot of things like that. So I don't want to do too many spoilers where I'm giving the whole story away, because I know people like to be surprised. But you also don't want to be surprised in that your kid loves this character and turns around and finds out that they're not all that they appear to be, right? And that would feel very disappointing to me anyway. So we've stopped some people and told some parents, and hopefully we've helped some people out with knowing who to buy. I think that Finnick and Ella Finnick are going to be more popular than they appear. Kind of like the sloth. This Flash only has a little bit in the movie and book, but Finnick is in several parts. So, and very important to the storyline, as is Nick, who is kind of Flynn Rider-esque. And that'll be great for when we finally have our Tangled Tsums, which we are very, 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 very excited about, as well as Star Wars. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now, so far, there are no mediums in the Disney Store, despite the previews. The only mediums appear that they're only going to be out in Target. As soon as we get them at Target, we will update you. We're very excited to have a medium, Nick and Judy. And they're a very cute couple, but there is no interspecies romances.
I want a medium Judy.
Okay. There are so far no interspecies romances. The characters themselves have said that they are just best friends. Nick actually goes through the police force and helps Judy solve crimes, coming up in the other books that take place after the movies happen. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope we helped you narrow down who to buy, who not to buy, what to buy, what not to buy.
These aren't the bad guys.
True.
She's the bad guy.
I know. But you can totally check out our and these guys kind of look crafty and devious and bad, but they're really, really nice. And they've all been through a lot, and I hope that the movie is as good as the books seem to be. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Please subscribe, and do you want to say bye?
Bye. I have one more thing to tell you.
Okay.
If this one was the bad guy, Judy would have helped.
True. Very true. Thank you. That's very true. Judy would not have helped. Thank you guys so much for watching, and give us a thumbs up if you get a chance.
And give a big subscribe.
Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time.
And give a big link on us on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, yeah, we are on Instagram and Facebook as quaketoys, and we will see you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye.